Hey there, Frankie. No, don't talk. We have to protect that nice, bankable accent of yours. Get in the car. I'll explain the stunt as we go. Scene 68. Dr. Strangeguard. Action! Careful up ahead. Watch the turn. Oh! That's a bit sideways. Corner ahead! Ah! Through here and keep the speed up. Oh, blimey. Victor's on the phone. Keep it tight, kid. Victor!
Senor Steele, Frankie's driving is exceptional as always, but why did I just catch a glimpse of another Frankie relaxing in her trailer with a mug of lemon tea?
That was a dummy. It was a stunt dummy. Gotta go, Victor. Bye. Hey, I always have a role in the movies I make. I was Pursuit Beast #2 in the one we made in the UK.
The one that ran into the wall. I love that bit.
Very funny, Captain Silent Protagonist. Now drive. Nicely done. It's good to be working with you again, Frankie. Too close by half. Let's get this done. Kid, we have a small problem on Vanguard. Meet me and Frankie when you can.
Turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Hey, the 250 GTO's all cleaned up. Come see it in the auto show. We need to have a talk.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
The director was asking why I'm not doing my lines in the stunt sequences.
Don't worry about it, Frankie. I'll cover for you. Hey, kid, you ready for the next set?
Sure. What's the stunt?
Scene 95, highway escape, action!
Talk me through this. What am I doing?
So, it's a race, basically. Gotta outrun the pursuit car. I can explain, Mike, and that is an excellent accent, Frankie. You have hidden depths. This is an escape, of course. The self-replicating control system is intent on stopping you. It has commandeered a pursuit vehicle. You must escape it. If it helps, imagine the pursuit vehicle has a number of hilarious lines of dialogue. Perhaps even emerging as the true star of this movie. With you voicing it, I bet.
Well done. This is gonna look great. And there we go. That's done. Only one more stunt to do. I'll call you when we're set up. Hey, kid. Next scene set up. Meet me with the stun unit.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. Horizon Arcade will begin soon. Good luck. Arrived at your destination.
Right. This is the last shot we need to get. Should be easy.
What could go wrong?
Scene 107. Data upload stunt sequence. Action! Right, we've got other stunt drivers in traffic vehicles. Dodge and weave, and get to the destination as quick as you can. This is where we bring the pieces together. Past, present, future, messages and themes come across the franchise coming together, not resolved. Never resolved.
Don't worry about all that past, present theme stuff. Let's just get this done before he rumbles us.
In 100 meters, turn sharp left. In 100 meters, turn right. In 100 meters, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Coming up on the destination now. Just get there.
There we go! Cut and print it there! Stunt units are wrapped on Vanguard Force 10. It's up to Victor in the editing booth now. He's not the type of director to change his mind, or ask for reshoots, or anything like that. Right?
Mike's going off the deep end. Something about product placement. Can you drop by? Easy, Frankie. I'm on my way.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Calculating route. Arrived at your destination.
There's a new scene. Apparently, we need to take advantage of the presence of a major cultural event to root the story in the zeitgeist.
What now?
Get in the car, kid. I'll explain.
Scene 103. Something at the festival. Floor it, kid! Straight through the festival. Hit the jumps. Apparently the scene's got to go right through the middle of a race or something. Tell Scott Tyler not to flop his lines this time.
Wait, we're putting the festival in a movie? And Scott Tyler's got lines?
That's right, kid. Up through here. Head for the ramp. Cue the drivers. Cue Scott!
What is this? Who is this driving through the festival? This is unplanned and exciting. I'm Scott Tyler, my name's Scott Tyler.
We, let him write his own lines. Here we go. There's cars coming the other way, so watch it.
That was close. What now? This is very improvised.
You're doing good. Now, out the far side. Keep the speed up.
Victor wanted Frankie to drive this.
There we go. That has to be enough for him, right? Right, kid. We're back in it. Get here when you can.
Another stunt. I'll be right there.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 100 meters, turn right. Turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Hey there. So, I just got off the phone with the director, and he wants one more stunt.
And not just any stunt. He wants me to jump clear across the bay, being chased by a cargo plane.
And there's dialogue all over it, so no driver swapping. I think it's time we fessed up to Victor.
Hang on. If we can't swap drivers, why don't we swap cars?
With one waiting in the motorway tunnel. Right. I need props and another hero car. Do we even have another hero car? Yes, we do! The one that was too fast for anyone to drive. I'll get it ready over at the bridge.
Scene 117. One take. Action.
I'll do the first section, and you take over at the tunnel. We can do this, Frankie. Just drive casual.
Now, Frankie, it is time. We must close the loop, combine the dimensions, and transform this conflict into art.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
See, you are being torn apart from the inside. It's almost as if there is another Alex Cobalt straining, fighting to take control. Understand?
Go, quick. It's your time to shine.
The plane's spinning up. Get to the airfield. Go, go, go!
This car's a bit of a handful. This is the high-power one Victor asked for, but we never used, so, enjoy?
Whoa! This thing can move.
We need a line here, I think. Frankie, would you improvise something for me, please?
I have to return to the future.
Si, muy bien. You capture the conflict perfectly.
Now, right turn and follow the plane over the jump. The stunt driver learned to talk, Frankie. You're out of a job.
Not bad. I mean, I have a few notes.
What Frankie said. Just hit that jump and not the plane.
I love my life.
And cut! You did it! We did it! We actually bleeding did it! Amazing! Both of you! I couldn't tell from watching the feeds. Amazing work. Great driving. And, I mean, reasonable acting too. Right, kid. We're back in it. Get here when you can.
Another stunt. I'll be right there.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Right, this is a post-credits scene. And according to the call sheet, Victor wants... both of you.
Both of us? He doesn't know I exist, right?
Scene 121A. The two Alexes. Action!
Hey, what do you say we make this one real?
Oh, you know it. See you at the finish line.
Ah, yes, this is what we have been working toward. The within made manifest. The conflict, real. The outcome, unknowable. My greatest work.
A clever wazzock.
Cut and print. And that, with any luck, is definitely, positively a wrap. So, Victor's asked me to join his remake of Rendezvous. Turns out he saw the thing we did in Edinburgh. It's a huge opportunity. And all thanks to you, kid.
No way, Mike. You earned this. I hope we get to work together again. Actually, you know, I've got a project about two twins who fight crime. In cars. I'm in. Tell me more. Hi, it's Frankie. Frankie Beaumont. You did some stunt driving on a movie back in the UK, and people said we looked a bit alike. Anyway, I could use a hand in something.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Still not talking, eh, Frankie? What a surprise. Let's get on with it.
Improv scene. Search scene. Action! Yeah, so the search is part of the flashback in Act 3. The script is something. I have no idea how it's gonna work. Just throw the car around a bit or something? Huh? I haven't seen driving like that since... Well, anyways. Slam the route and improvise with your car. Stick to the runway tarmac. That's where we have the best camera coverage. Frankie, mate, you'll have to put me in touch with your driving instructor.
I think he might be onto us.
Yeah, we'll have to dial it back a little.
And cut! So, who should I tell Victor is really behind the wheel? Kidding, Frankie, I'm just kidding.
Hey, come quick! Papa Fernando needs your help!
Oh, okay. I'll be right there.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the third exit. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, right. I get it now.
To be honest, though, it was me who needed your help, not Papa Fernando.
Can't follow that logic. Who are the other racers?
You know them. It's the Born Fast crew. They're raring to go. Hey, He's eager. But this isn't really a street race. There's no checkpoints, just a finish line. So keep to the route and get there first. It's hard to overstate the effect that the Beetle had when it arrived in Mexico in 1954. Before that, all we had were these huge American cars. So this new European-style car with its shape and light chassis and those adorable headlights and an engine that anyone with a tractor could fix was, well, a complete game changer. They were so exciting that they were displayed at the Ciudad Universitaria in Mexico City, and there were lines to come and see this new car. Production of the Beetle started in Mexico soon after 7 of them finished the Carrera Panamericana. Before that, people were a bit worried about reliability, you see. We Mexicans love a good-looking car, but a car that can do work is better. The Panamericana convinced us, and in '61, Automex had assembled 250 of them. By '62, the first plant had opened in Jalostoc, making 10 of them a day. We love that car. So another plant opened in Web. That is a great car. Probably the most iconic car in all of Mexico. Ay, es increíble que un auto tan pequeño deje un vacío tan grande. Adiós, sedan. Thanks. I'll call you when I've got that next one ready. I have a brilliant idea.
Another one? What happened to the last idea?
This one is better. Meet me in town.
200 meters. Turn left. Turn left. Turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. Meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
I have 2 cars here. A first-generation Volkswagen and a 7th-generation Volkswagen Golf. made in Mexico for almost half a century. Sadly, they stopped building them in 2021. But we can still race them. What do you say? To make it fair, I will give you a chance to make an informed choice. Let's go for a test drive. And I've got lots to tell you about Volkswagen Mexico. Volkswagen Mexico headquarters are in Puebla City. It started production in 1967 with the famous Beetle. As we call it, the Ocho. VW made multiple attempts at replacing the famous Beetle with newer models, but all of them failed way short of achieving the production figures until the Volkswagen Golf came into play. First generation was released in Mexico as the Volkswagen Caribe and had quite a few variations, including the Golf GTI you're driving right now. VW engineers, inspired by the Beetle GSR, designed and prototyped the Golf in secret as a Skunk Works project. Little did they know that the Golf GTI would become the hot hatch. Shall we jump 40 years in the future and try the 7th generation? The 7th generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds. Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here. All right. Enough driving around. Let's go head to head, after you've had a chance to rest. I'm a fair man. I'll let you choose. Which Golf do you want to drive for our little race?
I'll take the Golf GTI.
meters. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
I hope you know some shortcuts.
See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long. Aha, I see what you're doing, but you still can't win.
What a race! I am actually surprised the first generation still holds up. I'm sure you didn't cheat. I have a story to tell you, my friend, about the old wolf in the swamp.
Are we going to a zoo?
A swamp! I'll pick you up.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Calculating route. In 400 meters, turn left. Meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
That's the old wolf.
No, that's an old truck. The wolf is waiting for us at the swamp. Haley asked us to clear some debris, and I've got just the car. But we need to get there first.
Of course! Who do you think I am?
The driver who destroyed a record-breaking amount of fences.
Oh, that's fair.
This car is too old for this kind of driving!
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
See? Got here in one piece.
And gave me a few heart attacks. You get to explain to Haley why she's paying to repair my granddad's car. And now, let me introduce you to the fourth Lobo. This car is more your style.
Now that is a heckin' good wolf.
We call it Lobo here. Marketing in this country is outstanding. Let's get to work. See all that Russian stuff? Clear it out. What? No! It's not just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. It is just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. In the 90s, Ford decided that they needed to rebrand the F-150 for the Mexican market. And the name Lobo just has a real ring to it. They started using the badge in 1997, and the rest is history. The Ford Lobo quickly became one of the most popular vehicles in the country. Lobo is still used for the modern Rangers like the one based on the F-150 Raptor you're driving. But we don't just call it Lobo. No. We call it Lobo Raptor.
So it's the same car?
Now, there are loads of differences, like a dog and a wolf. The Lobo only comes in XLT and with higher trim levels. The base version is still sold in Mexico as the F-150, but the Lobo is the Elite F-150. Great. Job's done. And the scratches will buff right out. Thanks for the help. Now I just need to get my abuelo's old F-100 back to the garage. I've got 1,400 horses and I need you to help with them.
I think I know what this is. I'll be right over.
In 400 meters, turn right. You will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
I know you've got one of these. Somehow. So you know a little bit about what you're in for. Let's go! Let's take this down to the beach. Stick it in AWD if you like. There's some nice curves up ahead. Calm down. I know you like to go fast, but I had a big breakfast. This is 2021's EV of the year. And it was up against things like the Taycan and the e-tron and the Recharge. It set 3 Guinness World Records, and it's inspired by the beautiful original Mach 1. And I'm telling you all of this because the Mach E was built right here in Mexico at Cuautitlán Assembly. Cuautitlán Assembly has been building cars since the 60s. And more than 2.2 million cars later, we're sitting in an actual space machine made here in Mexico. Quite a journey from Cougars and Thunderbirds and F-150s to this. Whoa! How do you make it go around corners like that? I'm really asking. Hey, I have to keep this back. Be careful with it. This isn't just a prototype. Cuautitlán Assembly does a range of options for the Mach E. A 68 kilowatt-hour standard and an 88 kilowatt-hour extended range version. It will give you over 300 miles of range on a single charge. The Performance GT version is the really wild one. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. This one is quite a bit faster. Honestly, when I first tried it, I had to go and sit in a quiet room for a bit. And I've flown airplanes in a storm. It's wild tech. You can switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive at the touch of a button. And when you get into tuning, you can basically tweak every one of the 7 engines individually. It can make 1,400 horsepower and a ton of downforce. And there we go. Sunrise over the sea. Beautiful. But we're not done. There's one more thing to look at. I'll let you know as soon as I have, found it. Okay, this one will be epic. I found a Porsche Carrera. You know what that means?
Racing? And what do you mean, found?
In a barn, of course. And of course it's racing. Come meet me at Guanajuato.
Round one is a go! It's drift run! Keep drifting and don't stop!
This is a drift run. You have to stick to the route. But traction is optional.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Round one complete! Get to round two. There's the skill! Off you go and bank it!
All right, kids, fun's over. Traction control on. Back to work at the festival now. Unless, of course, you'd prefer to take another drift run.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Round two complete! Get to round three! Get to the drift zone!
One drift zone, many drivers, as many drift points as you can tally. This is gonna be fun.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. At the roundabout, take the second exit. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
This beauty got her name from the Carrera Panamericana. The races don't run anymore, but who can blame us if we take it out one more time? Right? Let's see what this car can do. There's Jamin! Guess he wanted one last race.
Let's do this!
This race had 132 competitors, and everyone turned up. Amateurs to F1 drivers, men, women, professionals, anyone who had a car.
Do you know anyone who participated?
Aleja thinks Papa Fernando did, but she thinks Papa Fernando did everything. I know we used to go to the races with my grandfather. Ah, qué buenos recuerdos. There was no speed limit before 2012, and you'd see cars doing 180 miles per hour. Not that I'd know anything about that. 2,178 miles of the Pan American Highway run through Mexico. The race itself had 9 stages and lasted 5 days. But the sheer distance wasn't the only challenge. Constant changes in the elevation from sea level to 3 kilometers up. The most challenging road race in the world. The winner of the very first Carrera Panamericana was Herschel McGriff, who drove an Oldsmobile 88 at an average speed of 88 miles per hour. The Porsche Carrera got its name thanks to Hans Hermann, who won the small sports cars category in 1954. He drove the Porsche 550 Spider and came 3rd overall. He was sick before the race, and his tires came off at the start. He really pulled through against the odds. Porsche had 6 cars competing in 1954, and all of them made it through the end. A lot of others didn't, let me tell you.
Enjoying yourself, are you? Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you were.
1954 was the last year the original Carrera Panamericana took place. But it gave us the most famous Porsche model, the Carrera you're driving right now. The Carrera RS 2.7 was the first production street racing 911. It was built on the 911S 2.4, the fastest Porsche you could buy at the time, and a popular choice in the later Carrera Panamericana races. The race was revived in 1988 and ran to 2016, staying true to the original races with high-speed road stages. The routes for the race were carefully selected every year by planning committee and local government to ensure they were race-worthy and that they can be closed up for 2 hours. You could almost say they've been preparing for the festival for a very long time. This is Jamin's exit. It's been fun, my friend. Take care.
Looking forward to seeing what you can do out there. Have fun now, yeah?
Great race. Almost like we did a little Panamericana with a friend. Anyways, hope you had fun with this little stroll through cars hechos en Mexico.
It was great. And let me know if you find any other cars like that.
Hey, amiga. Remember that thing I said I needed help with? This is it. You in?
Of course. What do you need?
Excellent. Come meet me near Mulegé.
In 100 meters, turn right. Turn left. Turn left. meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
I hope you know some shortcuts.
See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long. I see what you're doing, but you still can't win.
What a race! The difference 40 years makes!
I need your help. Something has happened. Whoa, Ale! Are you okay?
No, no estoy bien. I'll explain when you get down here. Just hurry.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Calculating route. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Arrived at your destination.
No, how did this happen?
Hey, it's okay. Talk to me.
You know how I run monthly races at the workshop for the apprentice mecánicas y mecánicos who work with me? It gives them a chance to show off their projects and test their skills.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
It is. Or it was until this month. That new kid, Aurelio, he beat me in a drag race.
Ale, are you saying the big tragedy is that you lost one race?
How is that not una tragedia? Come on, we have work to do.
Sure you brought enough race cars?
Ale, you don't have to win every single race. I don't.
It's not just one race. Aurelio runs a custom engine setup. He's a brilliant mecánico too. Maybe even better than me.
That's ridiculous.
Good. You and me, my friend, we're going to show everyone how it's done.
Yes, boss?
We're going to start with the early days of motor racing. Drop by when you can.
Sure thing.
You have arrived at your destination.
Ale, let me just say, you are great, and you don't need to worry about anything.
You finished? Good. Now, take the Napier Railton and help me figure out how to make you go faster.
Fine.
Cool. Get in. You like it? The Napier has a 24-liter W12. They used it to break speed records and test aircraft parachutes.
Do we have a parachute?
No, it was too heavy. Now, vamos! This is going in the workshop.
Ah, I was gonna ask if I could keep it.
Hola, friend. I have good news.
You've given up this silly rivalry with the radio?
Even better. Meet me here. Turn around when it is safe to do so. At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Nice wheels.
32 Ford Coupe. One of the mechanicas in my workshop, Katie, is from a racing family in California. She got me thinking about the next great era of speed machines.
Thank you, Katie.
This is the stock version. Let's see how it handles the dirt.
Could be tighter.
Hot rodding was always about two things: breaking speed records and, careful adherence to the rules. In the 1920s, they needed cars that could outrun anything else on the roads. In the 40s and 50s, they had to race on dry lake beds in secret because gasoline was rationed.
Ah, I didn't know that. Cool.
It's not cool, it's serious research. We have to learn so we can win. Are you writing this down?
Kinda busy.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination. Turn around.
Bueno, Now here's the same car customized by the head mechanica at Horizon. Which, last time I checked, is me.
Ooh, this ought to be good.
Turn right.
Woo! You still got it, Ale. Not that you ever lost it.
Well, I can still tune an engine. So, how could Aurelio have pulled off that win? Everything is ready for our next racing history class. Get down here, quick.
Why? Is Aurelio working on a new ride?
He might be. That's not funny.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 100 meters, turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Ale, sorry about the joke on the phone. I was just...
Ay, de que, forget it. My apprentice Katie and I have been talking about the American muscle car era. Might be some lessons there for us.
Let's do it.
Dodge Hemi Superstock, the biggest Dodge engine in the smallest Dodge chassis. Quarter mile in 11 seconds.
Very nice. See? This is the Alejandra I remember.
Drag racing is all about reaction time, no? Maybe Aurelio jumped the gun on me.
Oh boy.
As well as the engine, they removed everything from the dart that would weigh it down on the track. The radio, the armrest, side mirrors, carpets.
You can feel it in the corners for sure.
Maybe if I pull the carpets out of every car in my garage.
Don't even think about it. That was great. Wasn't it?
We've tried muscle cars and straight-line speed machines, but we can still go faster.
Ale, you need to take a breath.
You'll like this. How about we step up la velocidad with some help from the Italians?
Bellissimo!
Come meet me. I'll bring the car.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. You have arrived at your destination.
Let me guess. Your apprentice, Enzo?
Mateo, actually, but yes. He reminded me of one of the most important cars in history. The first production model to hit 200 miles per hour.
You don't need an excuse to get me into an F40.
If this doesn't make us better racers, nothing will.
Pure speed, pure performance. A nice 40th birthday present for Ferrari. And anyone lucky enough to own one. You know why this thing is shaped like it is, right? It makes so much heat it has diffusers both front and rear.
And I'm still sweating.
Wow, that was fun. So much fun, I almost forgot about Aurelio for a second.
Aha! Now we're getting somewhere.
Have you met my apprentice Hina? She's here from Tokyo. A very talented mechanica. I'm learning a lot about Japanese street racing.
Like, it's okay to lose one teensy little race?
Oh, that? Don't worry about that. Just come and meet me.
Arrived at your destination. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Okay. Street racing school, I'm ready.
Actually, I thought we could just relive the Midnight Club era. Drive a Japanese legend, have some fun.
Oh. Well, yeah, that sounds great. Welcome to the Midnight.
Exactly. In the 90s, Japan produced speed machines from Nissan, Honda, Toyota. This Supra A8. Hina says back then, everyone wanted a Supra.
I can see why.
3-liter twin-turbocharged inline-six, 276 brake horsepower, 315 foot-pounds of torque. The turbos are sequential instead of parallel, so you get a consistent boost at low and high RPM.
Wow, Annie. You know everything.
Not quite. I just have a good crew to help me.
Hina tuned these up for us. Tuning is huge in the Japanese scene. Hina says you couldn't get into the Midnight Club without a top speed of 160 miles plus. Of course, she probably wasn't even born then.
Neither were you.
Okay, good point.
That was amazing. Say thank you to Hina for me.
I will. Actually, I should get back to the workshop to see if Aurelio has beaten any more of my lap times.
This is it. I've set up a rematch with Aurelio. Time to bring out las armas grandes.
I don't know what that is, but I'm intrigued.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Ah, big guns. Got it.
This is the Hennessy Venom F5. Cars don't get much faster than hypercars, and hypercars don't get much faster than this. Get in. Top speed is over 300 miles per hour. Find it and hold it.
So when is the rematch? With Aurelio?
He says anytime. It's weird, he's not nervous at all, just excited. Like, he doesn't even care who wins, he's just happy to race. Oh boy, maybe I've been doing this all wrong. Do you mind if I take some time, clear my head before our next lesson?
Take all the time you need.
Listen, I've been thinking a lot. It's time to put this thing with Aurelio behind me. If you can forgive a stubborn old mechanica.
Ale, I am here for you.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Hey, how you doing?
Better. When I lost that race to Aurelio, I thought I was done. An old model, too slow. But here's the thing. At Horizon, we love history.
We love you, no matter what.
I spoke to Aurelio. We're gonna try our monthly workshop race again. All this talk of the past, forget it. The Rimac Nevera is the future of speed. That's what I said. All electric, 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. Nevera is the word for sudden lightning storms off the coast of Croatia, where this thing is built.
Good name.
Let's get the rest of mis compadres in here. Gracias for helping me. I can't wait for next month's races. Aurelio and the others have already started tuning up their rides.
Sounds like your workshop is about to get pretty competitive.
How do you think race cars got this fast?